vlogging. Vlogging. This guy knows what's up, right?
Fine on you.
Oh, nice. Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's right here. Perfect. I think my wife just ordered a glass of wine that cost like $1,000. She's like, give me something sweet.
Is it good?
From 2004. No, it's, I don't know. I have no idea.
Good age.
Doesn't matter. It's a good age, 2004. Let me try it on. Let me try it. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't, because I'm going to try this wine right here. So you got to check the cork, make sure it's not rotten. Give it a smell, give it a squeeze. Test the wine. I learned this from Andy Stumpf. He's like a sommelier.
Let's get the carrot.
Carrot cake?
They're here. I know, I'm being funny. You're being funny over there, Nana.
Yeah, thanks.
It's got legs, big time.
Identify it.
That looks good to me.
It's good. So frog's legs, and obviously there's bone in there?
Yes, there is bone inside, yes.
We know eat the bone.
Frog legs.
It's good bone, the two sticks, you know.
Oh,
But it's good. It's very delicate. Is it your first time?
It's my first time having it.
That's nice.
Tastes like chicken.
Very good.
Yeah. For me, in the middle of chicken and fish, it's very delicate. It's,
Yeah. Very nice, thank you.
good.
Very good. Yes.
You'll like it. If it's the first one, you can make a wish, you know.
Wow.
The puree is good too.
Frogs in Clearwater catch hell now. Yeah.
You probably shouldn't lick your fingers in a Michelin-star, or two Michelin-star restaurants.
Wicked good.
Listen, you can take Maine, the boy out of Maine, but you can't take Maine out of the boy. Those are really good. Meg, what do you think? Amanda?
I could lap this.
You could lap it?
This. Socially acceptable.
That's not socially acceptable.
Well, then I won't.
Joe, what do you think?
Awesome.
Beth?
Awesome.
B.
I said I would never eat frog legs. I always said I'd never eat frog. It was very good.
Thank you. So a good sommelier. He'll never touch the bottle to the glass. So he pours and turns, never touches the bottle to the glass. It's good. You like it?
Oh, yeah.
That's
You
good.
try it.
It's real
It's
good.
good. Joe Parody says yes. That means it's good. I freaking love food. French cuisine is the king of gastronomy. Prawns. I was trying to figure out how they make the food. Like, I think these are definitely steamed. I think so. Thank you. Those are good. So good. Now, when you're in Europe, they treat butter like freaking like we treat cream cheese.
It is really good. Wait, cappuccino.
This is how you do butter in Europe. Heavy amount. So good. Roberts, what did you tell him?
I said, surprise me. It
Surprise.
says, do you like strong? So yeah.
You are gonna get the strongest
Just like he
cheese.
surprised me when I drink. He didn't do me wrong on my drink.
No, he didn't. You're right, he
TBD
didn't.
on that.
I forgot about that drink.
Cheese knife he's got.
Yeah.
You just watch him use it.
In a restaurant like this, you don't look at the bill. You just eat, pay, and leave. And you never think about it. That's what Amanda got. That's why goo looks like
Maybe
truffles.
you don't like bread.
I do.
Duck. Which looks phenomenal. Ah, merci. Some strong cheese. I got the strongest one. He said it's called the single man cheese. It's so strong.
Brie is excellent.
Do you like blue cheese?
I used to love it.
Really?
He
good.
says crispy fritters.
That beer.
Oh, would they be good?
Beer?
I want you to try the blue. Try the blue cheese.
Oh my gosh, that has a kick.
Got a kick?
It hits you in the back of the throat.
Got the blue. Fixing to send it down.
I don't even want to know how strong.
How
the
is
strong
it?
One is.
Tastes like cheesecake.
Really? That good?
The cheap's one is.
You want to try the strong one, Brian?
Yeah.
All right, let me get it. Let me get a hitter
I
first.
feel like it's a challenge.
The single man cheese. It's so strong.
That's fine.
That blue cheese on it is
Ooh.
incredible.
Is it?
Dang, it's almost like like not putrid, but like pungent.
Oh my gosh.
Pungent.
Gouda?
Dang.
But
Did you try it? It's strong. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I like Gouda. Yeah, me too.
The brie. The brie's phenomenal.
It's not bad.
The brie's real good.
Here we go.
The blue cheese. Oh dang. The blue cheese. Wow. That's the best blue cheese I've ever had.
That is very good.
If you melted that shit on a Colorado craft beef, dry aged burger, let's go. You know, team effort here.
Let's go.
he's happy to
All right,
I feel like that's way more than you ate.
be little. I might have given you a little extra.
It's just cheese, right?
It's not unpleasant at all.
I've had a lot worse.
I told you, it's not that bad.
It's
That's
good.
I wouldn't even say worse. It's not bad.
No.
Very good texture.
Yeah, it's smooth.
It's like Gouda. Yeah. Almost feels like almost tastes like what I would expect, like a really aged Gouda to taste like.
Okay, so just got done at that restaurant. I want to show you what I'm wearing real quick. Check this out, because I am wearing. Let me see if I can get it. Look, these are GTFO pants. Okay, GTFO pants. Bison boots, right? Bison boots. Bison boat shoes. And I got a freaking random linen shirt. That's what I mean about some of this new apparel we're making. Like, you just change your footwear and your top and you can go anywhere. That was a 2 Michelin-star restaurant. Went in, no factor. You want a little more casual, throw a t-shirt on with the GTFO pants and a pair of old school Lowe's flats or whatever. The GTFO for me for travel, they're just so freaking wearable. Like, they are the best. Proven. All right, we've been ripping around Paris on these Lime bikes, just the boys. But today's all about quality, you know. I gotta do a whole thing on quality, what quality means, and like shit that's built forever, and how it takes time to make good shit. And this is an example of that. Come on now. That took some time. It's freaking crazy. Unbelievable. What do you guys think?
Very cool to see in person.
Yeah. Crushing it on the Lime bikes. Definitely gonna have to disinfect my hands after. Headed down to the French Riviera today. It's like just under 6 hour. Oh, excuse me. Just under 6 hour train ride from Paris. Love the train system in Europe. You can freaking get anywhere. The infrastructure is absolutely tremendous. Something about quality I've wanted to talk about for a long time. You know, quality in everything. The way things used to be built. And I talk a lot about footwear and apparel, but at one point, everything was built to last forever, right? Like, it was just that way because things were so hard to build. How you doing? Bonjour. Cappuccino, please.
One cappuccino?
One cappuccino, yeah. I'm just gonna sit over here.
Sure. Have a seat first.
Thank you. Everybody else is sleeping, so I'm up early. I had one of those sleepless nights where my brain wouldn't shut off. Freaking thinking about everything. Oh my gosh. So frustrating sometimes. So frustrating sometimes. But this idea with quality and what that means, it's like a forgotten word these days. It's been replaced with trickery. I think that's one of the most important things we're trying to bring back is transparency in how things used to be made and were supposed to be made and should be made, versus the trickery of how things look. It's a facade. I guess that's how I would position it. True quality versus the facade of quality. I think that's what I love about Europe so much. It's like even some of the cobblestone streets have been around for thousands of years, you know, like all the carved granite and stone that shaped these cities throughout Europe it took a long time, you know. I mean, the cathedral, Notre Dame Cathedral, what did Joe say, 180 years. What is that church they just finished in Italy? Oh gosh, I can't remember. The church with the big spires. It took something like 600 years or something crazy. Versus the facade of quality would be like a Hollywood set, right? Wow, it looks good on screen, it looks good on TV, it must be real, but it's not. It's a facade, you know. And these brands that have allowed this to happen over the last 30 years, I guess it's more than that now, right? Because the Free Trade Organization, the World Trade Organization started in gosh, I want to say it was 91 or 92, or NAFTA. NAFTA was first. A North American Free Trade Agreement, which actually could have been good. Wow, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Look at that thing. I guess the North American Free Trade Agreement, right, was first, and it was supposed to be a good thing. But these free trade agreements were bipartisan. Both parties participated in them, and kind of left the American worker and the American consumer hanging. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh yeah. Muito bueno. The thing is once the door opened for trade on a grand scale, unchecked, free market, predatory capitalism. Unchecked, free market, predatory capitalism. That's how they count in Europe, by the way. Like in Italy, in America, we go 1, 2, 3. In Italy, they go 1, 2, 3. That's how kids are taught to count. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, ADHD moment. But once the doors were open on free trade, it was just an all-out rush. I remember Kip telling me, because obviously he co-founded Under Armour, and there was this thing in America called Quota. And Quota basically was controlled by the federal government. And what Quota said is that this country or this city, more country, can allow this many of this item to come into the United States, right? Everybody in the world wants to tap the American consumer. The American consumer there's more of them, consumers, than anywhere in the world, and more wealth than anywhere in the world. So everybody wants to tap the American consumer. And so we had Quota where only a certain amount of items from a country, and we're going to use China, only a certain amount of sneakers could come into the country, right? So Under Armour, Kip was telling me, used to only import whatever. I'm going to use a number, 2 million pairs a year. Well, all of a sudden, in the mid to late 90s, after these free trade agreements, Quota was dissolved. And this is where the real predatory capitalism took place, the real, just greed. Because once Quota was gone, a brand could say, damn, I can get whatever I freaking want, and however much of what I want. And I remember Kip telling me, he said, Pete, once Quota went away, game freaking on. And that was the real demise of America's factories, because the brands could just turn all the factories off. And I think they tried to do it thoughtfully. Come on. I mean, you're going to close every single factory. Levi's is going to, I think they had like 400 factories, something crazy. They closed every single one. I'm talking thousands and tens of thousands of craftsmen and women put out of work because of the greed of free trade, the unchecked free market, predatory capitalism, and dissolving Quota. So this was the perfect storm for this to take place. Now, what happened next was the degradation of quality. When things were made in the U.S., they had to be made quality, right? Because post-World War II, all these factories were still sewing quality goods. They had to. They were sewing them for trench warfare. They were making pants and parachutes, and that shit had to last because you were sending your sons out of airplanes with parachutes sewn by hand. That shit couldn't fail. You were sending them into the trenches with garments, boots, and pants and coats, and that shit couldn't fail. And they had to be quality. And so these factories knew how to make quality. Well, once the factories shut down and these brands started going overseas, they started lowering price points. And instead of selling you one thing, right, one pair of jeans, they made a decision to retrain the American consumer on buying a pair every month, a pair every quarter, right? Consumerism replaced real quality, and the facade of quality came through the way things looked, right? Fashion. Even if they had cut the thread weight in half, even if they had put cheaper fibers into the textile, even if they had changed to the seam types so they didn't overlay as well, so they would fail earlier to make you purchase more, faster. And the price came down to drive more dollars. They call it velocity. They want more velocity of product on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly basis. So they got to use the ideas of quality because all these brands used to make quality, and then they replaced that with a facade and retrained the consumer. Perfect. It's freaking perfect crime. Nobody even freaking noticed. But yesterday, I was all about quality for me, right? Like, let me walk through the church. Let me, like, the Arc de Triomphe, the sights and sounds and smells. And of course, for me, also cuisine is a big thing. Like, France is the gastronomy capital of the world. I mean, French cuisine, you can't freaking beat it. It's the best. And everywhere you look, and everywhere you turn, and everywhere you go, it seeps quality. Not in the freaking fashion bullshit that happens here. Not in like the fast fashion stores like, what is it, Zara's and all these other ones. Like, that's all just fast fashion. No different than like a Shein or a Temu. I think the consumer, because I believe I see the market dynamics, and I think I can predict the future, which sounds crazy, but it's part of that pyramid I was talking about. As the greatest generation moved out, the boomers moved up, the Xers moved down, and Y and Z kind of came across. The missing component is going to be something real and tangible, and there's going to be a return to the old ways. There's going to be a return to knowing where something came from. I want to know the freaking farm that cotton was grown, or that sheep grazed for the wool I'm wearing. Like, I want to know where that leather came from. I want to touch and smell and feel and understand the history of this thing. I want to make sure it wasn't built by forced labor, and I want to make sure that if I'm going to invest in it, it's going to last a long time. I hope it looks good too, right? Shit needs to look good. And I'm addicted to quality. Like, I think everyone should make it their addiction. Like, if you're going to invest in something, be it a home or a vehicle, or as simple as a pair of boots or a pair of jeans, a return to quality, even if you spend a little bit more now, that shit's going to last 4 times longer than something not of quality. So part of what we're trying to do is retrain the consumer to remember that, or the consumer that has never experienced that, right? Because a lot of these new consumers, under 30 years old, have never experienced it, right? So when they see it for the first time, they're like, whoa, what is this? This feels different. This feels different to me. This is an experience I've never had. And of course, what I've been trying to do for the past 15 years is remind people in a small way. Millions of people know, yes, but not enough. So, anyways, we're gonna get on this train and we're gonna go to the French Riviera and hang out there for a few days. Enjoy the sights. Never been down there, but I'm sure it's going to be filled with quality. So we'll catch you on the flip side.